Hi, this is Amazing Me, Karl-James Langford. It's channel 01 to 1975. Really chill back on this. Actually, it's Monday, the something or other. So you count forward from Friday the 15th, which is unlucky for some, and then Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So that's 16th. So 18th is Friday the 18th. No, it's not. It's Monday the 18th. Good. Anyway, it's been a bit of a interesting 4 days. And yeah, let's start off with the fact. Yeah, I had to untangle the knitting wool and stuff, so I should be starting work on a scarf request, a purple scarf. But unfortunately, whilst I sat down untangling my two balls of wool, I got like a purple one and a red one, and decent knitting sticks. Best sticks. These are the better sticks because size 7mm, and you can like get sort of in there, and it's like knitting away. It's all good. So any requests for knitting, one scarf will be possibly done in the next ages, and that's it. It's good stuff. Now, where am I at? Yeah, right. There I am in Tesco's yesterday, Sunday, right? There you go, my little friend. See, she's my girlfriend. She's called Bronwyn, my little goat. Well, yeah, there I am going into Tesco's, and I get my really expensive goat's milk because I requested it from Tesco's. Barry Road Barry, they're doing their job, but because they order me stuff in. And I found out a few days earlier they'd reduced loads of goat's milk, and I could have had it really cheap. But it's good for you. It's good. Goat's milk is good for your skin, right? It doesn't get rid of beards, but it's sort of good for skin problems, and it's good for asthma and stuff. And it's good for lunatics like me. You see, get the eyes sort of. They might start to look white. It looks very vampire-ish tonight. So any request for knitting, you'll have to sort of go in with the list. Or I'll get my friend, my student Kathy, to do it instead. Well, yeah, I'm actually a bit more chilled out. As somebody keeps asking me, and you know who you are you happy, Carl? And I basically say, yeah, I'm a little bit more happier, and I'm not saying why implications. But then I decided on Friday to like go out before I took my students to Kaya Dunna, the hill fort. We had a nice little group of us. We had a nice little time, and one of them didn't want to be left in the church graveyard alone. You know who you are. But there's like red stuff on the walls which I keep touching. It's like a little sort of thing. I don't know what about. Anyway, on Friday I went and to see my nan. My nan's more nuttier than me. She's 97, and she's great. She's good to laugh. It's good to. She's in a home, unfortunately, but she's 97. I keep telling her she's 408. She does convince me that she remembers riding on the back of a brontosaur, which is good stuff. Anyway, I went to see another friend of mine. She wasn't there, June, but hopefully. So I'm in one of those moods that you've got to sort of visit people and just like keep in, and obviously get rid of social clutter by not contacting people you don't need to contact. But those that do I contact, watch my videos, and it's great. Great stuff. But when I can watch my videos, maybe I'll knit her a scarf because she used to do a lot of knitting and sewing. Anyway, before I get on this evening to do the video log, I get a message back to say, wow, I've got through an audition and I'm a character in a production in July, short film in July. So that's really good. It's a couple of days, maybe 3 days worth of filming that. You know who you are as well. And talking about that, I was in London today, Monday, and that was good. One thing I found with London was that I like London, but I do like my hometown, Cardiff. But I got down to London, managed to get all the way back, to get home, to get my cup of tea, to have the goat's milk. See, she loves me. Oh, God, no, not her. See, goat there loves me. She beautiful, isn't she, that goat? She's lovely. There we go. The other person's on there is somebody that has milk and it's good for their skin. So anyway, but obviously goat. She's lovely, isn't she? But anyway, get back for my cup of tea all the way from Cardiff. Then I'll go back into Cardiff do some acting. That's really good. Anyway, Louis there. So good. Good to see you there, Louis. That was good. Anyway, I think I may have got through the audition in London. That was another audition, other than the one earlier on. So we'll see how that one goes. And if I haven't got the film, then it means I'll be available on Friday to do some walking stuff and whatever. Anyway, do you know I said I wouldn't get involved in politics, right? Again, but I tell you one thing. I think this is me being non-political. I think it's a great shame that that Chuka, who well, we won't say which party he's in, but he was going to be the leader of one of the big political parties. And because of press intrusion in his life, because you know, they were getting into his life, they were really, he decided to stand down, and I think that's a great loss. Yeah, that's really bad. I thought that was, and I thought Chuka would have been brilliant, but anyway. Nothing to do with my politics, but I just thought that was great. So, back to what I said. Back to what lots of things really. My video log on Palmyra, which I put on yesterday. That was really good. ISIS were in fact you know, going to start to blow up the remains, but luckily enough, the brave men of Assad's Syrian army managed to push ISIS back before they did any serious damage to Palmyra. But damage was done. But the threat is there, and people have asked me what should be done, and I just said, well, there's nothing that we can do in the West. We just got to wait and see, and hopefully peace will arrive. One positive thing I've noticed about Tesco, I've got some followers in Tesco who watch my stuff. So up Tesco's in Barry Road, and you know who you are, so I thought you'd get a mention. And I noticed that Tesco's management have been listening to me. Not the manager, but the big manager in Tesco's, because he don't like me. But anyway, they are actually reducing the bakery section after all the fuss I've made, so they have very little waste. They don't need to reduce it because they're not baking as much, and therefore they're not throwing much away. They are still throwing stuff away, but the volume of stuff that they were throwing away has been so reduced that okay, 2 or 3 buttons throwing it away, that is not good still. It's still the issue. You shouldn't be throwing stuff away. But they have reduced the amount of stuff they bake, which is absolutely brilliant. So I got a bit of a victory there. I think the point is on Sunday, I almost avoided having a heart attack. Because what happened, I was, there I was, and I phoned up EasyJet to reorganise a couple of name changes on, because I'm doing a trip later on in the year to Scotland and Orkney, and 2 of the people on it, they were like, their names were like, I had to put the names right. So one of them's called Kathy, but I needed to change it to Catherine, and the other one's called William, but we call him Bill. So I went online and I put in the details to EasyJet. And EasyJet wanted £200 for the name changes. So I nearly had a mild heart attack. So I phoned up EasyJet and I said, look, this is just wrong. Why are you charging me? It's just like months ahead. And because I made a nice phone call and I wasn't too uppity, they did the changes free. So whenever you need to do changes on EasyJet, it's best to phone them rather than doing it online. Anyway, this is my video log. Thanks for watching, and keep in touch, everybody. And don't have nightmares. It'll all end with a bump, and this little green man will go, and they'll make little duck noises going. I think I need to stop now.